If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Todd, is it a deal with the back from the last game he played where he was kind of tight before he played that game, or is it some other stuff as well?
Yeah, it's kind of a lower back deal right now, and I don't know all the terms exactly what it is, but there's some issues with the lower back that he's got to work through and strengthen and heal. So that's where he's at.
Training camp, probably.
We'll see. He's not as far along as we all thought he would be, and I think he thought he would be. So we're just trying to work through it.
Were you surprised with since last camp, the announcement of Willie retiring? Were you surprised at all about that? And can you just talk about what went the process of what the decision was?
Right. Well, I probably was surprised that it was a retirement announcement as it started going that way, because Willie, he's a competitor and he does not want to not play football this year. But he talked to us about the fact that he'd work out and then he'd be jacked up with his knee and his foot for the next 2 or 3 days. So it's hard for him to get in the kind of condition, the kind of shape he wants to get in to be the kind of player he has, become accustomed to being over the years. What was fascinating about that whole thing, and I don't want to, talk out of school here at all, but as Ozzie, we were sitting in there, it was Ozzie, myself, and Willie, and I'm watching Ozzie and Willie have this conversation that, well, as I look around, I don't think any of us have ever been a part of. Two world-class athletes who've had the kind of careers they've had, talking about what it means to retire. And Ozzie being able to share that insight with Willie, it was fascinating.
With Michael having to just kind of speed things up, accelerate it, he's already taken a lot of reps and looks like he's doing well so far.
Michael Orr?
Yeah.
Michael Orr's doing a nice job so far. He's got a lot to learn. But what you see is him make progress from one day to the next. Jarrett Johnson yesterday had his way with him a little bit because Michael was a little heavy with his hands, got a little overextended, but that's okay. You like a young guy to be getting after people and trying to punch people. Today, he got his weight back a little bit, got it down, was still punching, and he makes adjustments quickly.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.